2-3-2. I don't usually do 2-3-3. I guess if we have an extra day, sometimes I do. But for the most part, 2-3-2 is the last section I do in Chapter 2. So wrapping up Chapter 2. Writing the equation of a line through 2 points. So this is real similar to what we just learned in 2-3-1. In 2-3-1, we were given a point and a slope. In 2-3-2, we're just given 2 points. But either way, we should still be able to write the equation. And again, 2-3-1 and 2-3-2 are definitely important chapters that we need to understand. So in this problem, you will write the equation of a line that goes through the points in the table below. Use the questions to help you organize your work. So what's the slope of the line? And this is what's so important, is that we understand right here, if we can get the slope, then we're right back where we were in section 2-3-1, and we can use the equation y equals mx plus b. So very simple. It's just a matter of getting the slope. So at this point, you can choose any one you want. I choose to focus on these two. I think this will be the easiest. My y goes up 12. This is my change in y. And my x goes up 4. Again, you could have chosen any other points that you wanted here, but to me, that was the easiest ones to choose. So I know that my slope in this line is going to be 3. Just to verify that you could have used any ones you wanted. Here, my slope goes, my y goes down 33, and my x goes down 11, and negative 33 divided by negative 11 equals 3. So it doesn't matter what you choose. You're going to get the same slope either way, as long as you have 2 points on a line. Then the next thought would be this. Okay, so does it matter which point you use? No. How can you use a point to write the equation of a line? So write the equation of a line. Well, we're going to use y equals mx plus b. And again, all of these points are lines, points on the line. It doesn't matter. So just which one we use. I think this would be the easiest one to use, and I think this would be the worst one to use. So I'm going to solve the equation of this line both ways. One, the way I would do it if it were up to me, and then 2, just to show that it doesn't matter, I'll use the worst one. So again, I would use this. Y equals mx plus b. I have my x and my y, so my y is 52, my m is 3, my x is 14, plus b. I get 52 equals 42 plus b. I subtract 42 from both sides. 10 equals b. I get the equation of y equals 3x plus 10. Well, again, what if I had picked the worst points? In my opinion, these are the worst points. So again, y equals mx plus b. Well, my y is negative 71. My m is 3. My x is negative 27 plus b. 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times 21 is 21. So I'm going to get negative 81 plus b. I'll add 81 to both sides. 10 equals b. So again, we get the equation y equals 3x plus 10. So no big deal either way. We get the same equation either way. So the equation is y equals 3x plus 10. All right, I'm going to reopen this to clear this off and then keep going. So I think I was on D. I had y equals 3x plus 10, by the way. So it says once you have the slope, does it matter which point you use to write your equation? No, it doesn't. We just prove that. How can you verify that the equation is correct? Well, in theory, any of these points I plug in should give you the correct answer. So let's plug in this. So negative 14 for the y should equal 3 times negative 8 plus 10. Negative 14 should equal negative 24 plus 10. And it does. So again, that would be the case on any of these points. They would all kind of navigate this equation the same way. All right, so the Line Factory. The Line Factory needs a new logo for its pamphlet. After much work, the stylish logos were proposed. The design department knows the coordinates of the special points in each logo. However, programmers need to have the equations of the lines in their program to program their pamphlet. Production software explore the ideas. Work in pairs today. Choose one logo or the other. Write the domain and range of each. And is the line increasing or decreasing in this interval? Trade equations with each other, with another team, and then make sure you're going right. Okay, so long story short, I'm not going to do both designs. What I will do is I will do B. I will say the domain of this one goes between 35 and 123. Right, from left to right, I can't get more left than 35 and I can't get more right than 123. My range, the lowest I can get is 168, and the highest I can get is 278. Uh-oh. So hopefully we're okay with that. And I will do the domain and the range for this one as well. The domain, the furthest left I can get is 21, the furthest right I can get is 130. So, and again, I'm putting equal signs because they're all closed circles. If they were open circles, I would not be using the equal sign, but I can in this case. The lowest I get is 3, the highest I get is 141 for the range. So hopefully we remember that from chapter 1. Again, domain is left and right, range is up and down. And I'll just grab a couple of points. I'll grab one point from here. I'll grab this line because I think it's interesting to talk about a horizontal line. And then I'll grab this one. And at that, I probably am going to call it a video. So let's go ahead and take a look here at what we get. So let's write the equations to those two lines. And again, just because I don't think anyone needs to see the entire video, so I will just do a couple of them. So first of all, my rise here is 0, and my run here goes from 35 to 123. It really is irrelevant, but I think it's 88. But again, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is my slope is 0. So if I use the equation y equals mx plus b, and like we said, it doesn't matter if you use this point or this point. So let's use this one because it has bigger numbers and less people would probably choose it. So here's my x and here's my y. Y equals 168. M equals 0. X equals 123 plus b. I get 168 equals 0 plus b. So 168 equals b. So if you were to write the equation of this line, it would be y equals 0x plus 168. Well, think about it. 0x is just 0, so I get y equals 168. I will say, this will probably come up more as we go, but y equals is from side to side. X equals goes up and down. And we'll talk about, I think, more later in the year why that is what it is. But I don't want this video to become about something else that it's not meant to be. Now, I'm pretty sure I picked the distance from here to here for this one. I could be wrong, but I think even if I didn't, this is the one I'm going to do now. So we'll write the equation of this line. So first of all, again, I need the slope. And you can see I'm going from 141 all the way down to 55. So that is going to be a difference of 41 and 45, so I'm going down 86, and I'm going from 21 to 64, so apparently I'm going over 43. A negative divided by a positive is negative. 86 divided by 43 is 2, so I have a slope of negative 2. Again, it doesn't matter which point I pick. I'll make this my x and my y, again, because I just don't think people would pick the bigger number. So I will plug in 141 for my y. I will plug in negative 2 for my m and 21 for my x, plus b is my unknown, equals negative 42 plus b. I'll add 42 to both sides. I get 183 equals b. So the equation of this line is y equals negative 2x plus 183. Now it doesn't matter which point I pick in order to write the equation of the line, but to check it, I should choose the other one. So I'm going to plug in 6455 because it's the one that I haven't used yet, and see if this ends up equaling out. So 55 is equal to negative 128. Uh-oh. Negative 128 plus 183. And if I subtract 128 from 183, so negative 128 plus 183, I'm hoping I get 55, and I do, so I feel pretty good about that. Again, obviously, you should pick design A and do this one, this one, this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. I just did one of each, and the domain and the range.